Hey VC, this is Luke with Hot Wax and Cool Vinyl. Welcome back. Happy Sunday to everybody. Today I'm going to do a thread response for Robert Z. Robert Z, the thread is Put the Damn Music Down. And Rob was basically said, let's get to know you. What are you like without the music? Good question. So, I'm a Sagittarius. I love to take long walks on the beach, and I love puppies. What? Oh, never mind. No, all kidding aside. Yeah, I know it was a terrible joke, but I felt like injecting a little bit of childish humor into the day. I love to collect things, and not in like the creepy horror movie kind of way. Just, you know, I like to collect things. I like to learn stuff. I've always been very curious, and I continue to be so. If none of you out there have ever heard of Coursera, I recommend you try it if you like me, if you're curious. I am taking an online course from the University of Rochester. It is free. All Coursera courses are either nominally priced or no cost by and large. There's a course on the history of rock and roll. It's a two-part course offered by the University of Rochester. So that's just for those of you who, like me, are infinitely curious about a whole host of things. Coursera is a great way to learn without spending a lot of money or any money at all. So what do I like to do? Okay, so I live on Long Island. By definition, we are an island. And I'm a beach rat. I always have been a beach rat. Now, a beach rat is different than a beach bum. Beach bum can go to the beach, hang out, and do nothing. A beach rat's got to move around. I can't sit still. Been going to the beach. I'm a beach volleyball player, pseudo player. I've retired now. I just don't have the capabilities of keeping up with the younger guys. But I still play and occasionally coach. And like I said, I am perpetually curious about everything. I like to collect things and assorted things. For example, I love die-cast, you know, from cars to planes. So here's a die-cast model that I picked up in one of our adventures. I like World's Fair stuff. And in particular, New York World's Fair, 64 and 39. This is a Schaefer World's Fair glass. It is dusty. I haven't cleaned it. It's usually on display in my kitchen, so it's a little dusty. I also love to collect beer stuff. Coca-Cola advertising is another thing I love to do, or advertising in general. Coke is my favorite stuff, but because it's so expensive, I just kind of expanded from Coke to just about everything. And also, I love to collect decoys. I'm not a hunter, but I think some of the work that goes into decoys is exquisite artwork. I mean, you know, carved out of one piece of wood, painted. I do fish. Let's see, what else? Ridiculously huge sports fan. The other thing I collect is sports cards. Baseball, football, hockey, doesn't really matter. I've been a sports fan for all my life. I also am a sports fan who is a masochist. I am a Mets fan, I'm a Rangers fan, and I'm a Jets fan, and my soccer team is from Rome. It's AS Roma. I am 56 years old. Combined championships of every single team that I follow and root for in my entire existence is exactly 6. Yeah, 6. When the New York Mets are the most successful team as far as championships are concerned that you root for, you might want to consider rooting for something other than sports. But I'm a masochist, so I'm going to keep rooting for the New York Mets, the New York Jets, and the New York Rangers. All three of which suck. Yeah. They really, really do. But it wouldn't be fun if it wasn't for it wouldn't be fun watching them win if it wasn't for the pain of watching them lose. Other than that, I like to read. I'm an avid reader. I'm a big nerd when it comes to sci-fi. I love sci-fi. You know, from Forbidden Planet, Star Wars, Star Trek, you name it. I love them all. I don't have like models of those. That's the one weird thing. I don't have models of those, but I have books. I love to read sci-fi books. And other than that, pretty average guy. I mean, you know, I got a wife, 3 kids, a dog, a cat, fish, far too many animals. Hermit crabs. Yeah, hermit crabs too. Yeah, I don't know. My kids like them. And my kids are old, so it's not like, you know, they're 8. But yep, hermit crabs. So, that's it. Not an interesting life, but certainly one that pleases me and brings me joy. So, happy Sunday, everybody. Cheers.